guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here actually doing a different spin on a type of video that I should have done last year, but that's perfectly fine. Last year on the blog, I wrote down my list of resolutions that I wanted to accomplish in 2017. Decided that there were 4 main categories that I wanted to succeed, including fitness, creativity, intellectual, and financial. For years past, I've always been somebody who says, I want to lose 20 pounds, or I want to learn a second language, or I want to learn whatever. And every year, I always start out really strong. First 2 weeks, cruising to the gym, talking in several languages, reading, which is a big one for me. Then by the second or third week, I just really fall off that bandwagon. So last year, I wrote down all of my resolutions, and I wrote them in a blog post so more people would keep me accountable. That was the main objective for 2017, was to become more accountable for things. List my resolutions wrap up from last year, this year, down below, where you guys can see how I actually did on my resolutions. Instead of just writing the post down, I want to do maybe in part a video log. This is a lifestyle channel, and a lot of the times I'm stuck on here doing just a lot of beauty reviews, beauty unboxings, and beauty subscription reviews. And I decided that, with 2018, I want to start the year anew, and I want to create a lot of different contents for this channel, including things like resolution wrap-ups and stuff. Main objective for 2018 is to continue that trajectory of growth. Last year, 2017, was a very good year in the terms of accepting things better, becoming more accountable, and really just kind of learning to become comfortable in my own skin. 2018, I want to continue that, but maybe with a little bit more of, I don't know, living my best life. It's so cliche, and that's everybody's resolution, it seems like, but within good reason. There are 4 main categories that I want to focus on in becoming the person who is going to live their best life. So the first category we'll talk about is creativity, which is the hardest thing for me to do. I'm a Pisces by nature, and I'm not one who really believes in, astronomy, or believes in that if I'm this means this. Pisces are supposed to be intuitively creative, and I lack that gene. I am not creative at all. I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't draw, I can't play music, I think that a lot of it is I make excuses. In terms of creativity, I am creative with this channel and the website and everything, so I can't really be too hard on myself when it comes to creativity. But however, I want to find a skill or a hobby or something within the new year that I can practice, whether that being I don't know, playing the piano, or learning how to draw, or even something as simple as, I don't even know. Next topic for the resolutions that I want to keep for myself is in the financial category. And last year, this was the one that I made that I really put on the back burner, because I was like, you know what? The job I was working at was just barely making ends meet. I had no money saved up. I had nothing going for me because I had so much money in student loans and credit cards, but I paid off my student loans. I got a better job, and now I have that financial where I can look at my bank accounts without getting scared, that's a huge accomplishment, because before I was somebody who was terrified of opening my bank account and seeing, oh my god, how much money is in there? How am I going to make this work? But I recently had set up a budgeting system that works for me. I've now gotten comfortable with my financial situation. So a couple resolutions that I have for financially is I want to create an emergency fund. Now, when it comes to life's unexpecteds and when it comes to emergencies, a lot of the time people don't have money saved up. So what my goal is to pay off one of my credit card bills that I have and strictly use that for just emergencies. Now, I'm going to be 25 this year, and I think it's about time to start being responsible in that regard. So that's one of the objectives. The next one is to make a rainy day fund. Now, this doesn't mean it has to be used, at the end of the year. I want to start stowing away money per paycheck, per withdrawal that I take, and start, saving money up for potentially some trips we might have coming up, or, you know, for whatever that case may be. So in part, I want to pay off more of my credit cards because paying off my student loans was such a relief that I just want to continue finding ways to, you know, make all those big, high outstanding balances down to zero. The next resolution I have for myself, which is probably everybody's biggest resolution, which is obviously to lose weight. I mentioned last year in a video why I started my healthy living, and I was really gung-ho about it, and I really did stay fairly true to myself until about October, when the whole transition of scheduling, jobs, routines, everything changed. Last year I wanted to lose about 40 pounds, and I think I made maybe halfway, which I'm not upset with myself for not fulfilling those goals, but however, I know how much hard work it takes to lose half of your goal, that I want to become a little bit more accountable in the sense of, you know, dedicating time to the gym, to myself, because I feel like I'm my best self when I'm at the gym, working out, getting stronger, and eating better. Big goal is to lose between 30 and 40 pounds, and that sounds like a lot, but if you break it down to 3 to 5 pounds a month, it is fairly obtainable. It's gonna be a matter of trying to stay healthy, because the last time I was at the gym, I actually sprained my wrist, and I'm better, but it's still kind of a nuisance. It's a matter of staying healthy. It's a matter of, you know, eating healthier. It's a matter of just finding the time to do it. With the new job and the new schedule, it's kind of an inconvenience that I'd have to go after work, which is the rush hour at the gym, it seems like, whether it's waking up early to go to the gym before work, or whether it's going later after I've eaten dinner or something. That is going to be the biggest factor, is trying to figure out when can I make this time. Eating healthier and eating cleaner is always another one now. My biggest downfall is junk food. I love chips. I love Rice Krispie treats. I love chicken nuggets. I love queso. I love all these things that are bad for me. And I don't want to completely strip myself of those, but however, you know, just eating a lot cleaner. Maybe something like intermittent fasting is something that's in my future, to just try it and see if, hey, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. The last topic of resolutions is the intellectual, which last year, this one was the most fun that I had with it, because I am somebody who loves to learn. When I was in college, I loved learning, and I still to this day try to teach myself something new, you know, as often as I can. One of the biggest things when it came to intellectual for me was the reading challenge I established myself, which I had a goal of 20 books for the year, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it really does for finding the time to you know, dedicate to reading. And especially because before I would read every day, and that's the last thing I wanted to do, was read a book. My goal is 30 books this year, which seems attainable because that's about 2.5 books a month. And yeah, I think it can be done. I hope it can be done. I will be sure to list my Goodreads profile down below so you guys can follow me over there. You can maybe keep me a little bit more accountable over there. You can make some book recommendations. I have a list of 30 books deep of the 2 read books that I need to get my hands on, and I just haven't yet. So that is my goal, is 30 books. Really did a great job when it came to teaching myself a foreign language last year. I taught myself French using the Duolingo's app, and I was so impressed with myself of keeping consistent with it every day. Based on Duolingo, they have a percentage of how fluent you are, and I am happy to report that I am 67% fluent in French. Now, I don't know if it's one of those things that if I actually am 67% fluent, but I can read, write, and I can speak it a little bit. So my goal is to keep that consistency with the French lessons, maybe laxing a little bit, because I want to teach myself another language this year, and I want to learn Russian, which sounds so crazy, but ever since I was a little kid, I've kind of always wanted to learn Russian, more so for the fact I thought I was going to be working in the NHL, and I thought it would be smart to learn Russian, but with career changes and career paths, I don't think that's something that's going to be happening. But nonetheless, I want to teach myself Russian for more so, if anything, a party trick. I want to kind of be like, oh, did you know that Sarah could speak 4 languages? And then just rattle off something in each language. So I want to teach myself Russian, again, using the Duolingo app. And I think that is something that is attainable if I dedicate the time. So yeah, I want to teach myself Russian, I want to read 30 books, and the last thing I want to do when it comes to the intellectual component of my resolutions is I want to consider looking into online classes to finish my bachelor's degree. I have my associate's degree, but I don't have my bachelor's, and whether it's taking a class or 2 here or whatever, that is something that I do want to look into to finish up that degree. There's a lot of loopholes in there. There's a lot of things that I have to look into financially to see if it is going to be worthwhile. But if anything, like taking online classes on like Skillwise or something is also something that I'm interested in doing. Those are all of my goals and resolutions for 2018. I will be sure to do a full breakdown of all the resolutions and also with some first quarter goals over at the blog, and you guys can check that out at sarahlock.com, 2 H's, 2 K's. And I'm gonna plan on doing more quarterly reviews. Last year I did like maybe 1, and I thought that like that was gonna be enough, and I honestly forgot to do them. I really had like a very loose itinerary and a very loose budget when it came to my blog last year. I want to start creating a little bit more timely pieces aside from just the beauty stuff, because like as fun as that is for me, it's a lifestyle blog and that's not all what life is about. So I'll be sure to do more quarterly reviews, but I will do the full breakdown of the overall goals for the year and then also the first quarter goals of the year. So you guys can check that out at the blog. I will also be sure to link all of my social media pages down below too, so that way you can follow me daily on this journey that I'm going to be going through. And yeah, I'm really excited for 2018 because 2017 was a very good year when it came to growth for me. And I'm just really excited to see what kind of trouble we can get into with 2018. I think that 2018 is going to be the year for a lot of people. At least I certainly hope for myself. It's the year to be something. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you like my videos and if you like my content, and if you like me, feel free to subscribe by hitting the button down below and getting notified when I post new videos. Being this will be the last video I post in 2017, have a happy and safe new year. And with that said, let's go ahead and make 2018 our best lives. Let's go ahead and take it head on, and let's do this shit together. So thank you guys again. Take care. Love you always. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye.